Toyota Center in downtown Houston, Fox Sports Houston presents Rockets basketball. And tonight, it's the Houston Rockets taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Worrell. Good to have you with us. The Rockets playing their third regular season game. Got off to a slow start opening night against Memphis, but came on strong in Big D the next night, scoring 112 points and defeating Dallas in their home opener. And so tonight, the Rockets trying to stay perfect, going 3-0. And Clyde, they have been impressive.
They've been very impressive. You know, they've done what they've had to do. Yao Ming has been awesome, doing what he's supposed to do, the best center in the league. Ron Artest has been phenomenal. What a great pickup in the offseason. And Aaron Brooks has come in and provided much-needed spark. But this team defensively is getting it done on a nightly basis.
Yeah, Yao Ming dominated inside. Ron Artest took over late in the game against Dallas. Those two guys, especially Yao, has given them stability down in the paint.
Absolutely. That's something you can bank on. Rick Adelman is doing a great job of getting guys in and out. The chemistry's been good. Landry, Chuck Hayes, Brent Barry, everybody's producing. And those are the things that happen when you win. Nobody really cares who's on the floor, but they just get it done. As you see Yao with the turnaround jumper, Artest doing his thing. Pulling up with a three in the break in transition. He's been devastating. And did I mention he could drive using a left hand? Ron Artest has been a man. Now this is what they haven't had. Josh Howard trying to rough up Yao Ming. Look who comes to the rescue. Ron Artest. You got to have that tough guy on the team, and it's a pleasure to have Mr. Artest as a Houston Rocket.
Now on the other end for the Thunder, Kevin Durant probably would rather be watching college football tonight than playing the Rockets. His Longhorns are already behind, but he is the leader of this young Thunder team.
Yes, he is. He's very versatile. There he is with the mid-range jumper. He can stop and pop or take it all the way and throw it down. He's a prime-time player. He doesn't have a lot of help on this team, so this is a young team that has a few missing pieces, but they got some talent.
Yeah, they have some talent. Now, can they stay with the Rockets, who play everybody on that bench? Rick Adelman really has a good combination to go to late in the games. All right, it's time for the Toyota keys to the game.
Well, the Rockets have got to come out firing as they did against the Mavericks. They got to come out with their swarming defense. They got to execute on offense, get some movement. Weak side, strong side. And lastly, they got to control the boards.
So we're just about ready to go. The Houston Rockets with their starting five in good shape. And little Aaron Brooks, who was supposed to be out maybe up to 3 weeks, only missed about 3 days. He'll be leading the Rockets as they take on the Thunder coming up next. Hi again, everybody, and welcome back to Toyota Center, downtown Houston, for tonight's NBA game. Here tonight, Southwest Airlines starting lineups. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, Nick Collison, Jeff Green, Johan Petro, Kevin Durant, and Earl Watson. For the Houston Rockets, same starting five as they've had this season. Ron Artest, Luis Scola, Yao Ming, Tracy McGrady, and Rafer Alston. Aaron Brooks coming off that injured list. He missed only the first game of the season. He was big for the Houston Rockets in Dallas a couple of nights ago. Rockets taking on the Thunder next. Welcome back to Toyota Center. The Houston Rockets are being introduced to this sellout crowd tonight. Let's go courtside. Patty Smith.
Well, thank you, Bill. Of course, Coach Rick Adelman could not be happier with his Houston Rockets 2-0 start. But as we all know, if you're a coach, it's all about the game at hand. And I had a chance to talk to him just a few minutes ago and get his thoughts on the challenge that these Oklahoma City Thunder pose.
Well, they're a little bit like Dallas in that they're going to try to push the ball on us. They're athletic, they're young, much better in the open court than they are in the half court. So, we're gonna have to get back in transition. Make sure they have to guard us.
And Bill, he also said he was very pleased with what he saw from Aaron Brooks against Dallas and Jason Kidd, and he said he expects more of the same tonight from both AB and the rest of the Rocket bench.
Okay, Patty, Rick Adelman, in his 18th season in the NBA, he has won 61% of his games with a couple of NBA Finals appearances. And he's number 13 now on the NBA list of coaching wins at 809. So he's moving up the list. He's got to catch Cotton Fitzsimmons this season. That's next on the list.
That's pretty good
Rick
company.
Adelman. PJ Carlissimo, 35 years of coaching experience, 12 in the NBA. Prior to last year, his first in Seattle with the Sonics. Before coming to Oklahoma City, he won only 20 games. PJ was the #1 bench assistant for Greg Popovich at San Antonio for 5 seasons. Had a great college career, now trying to lead this Oklahoma City team. You know, it's hard to call them Oklahoma City Thunder. For 40 years, they were in the great city of Seattle.
Exactly.
And they wore those emerald green championships. They won one NBA championship in their 40 years in Seattle, and one of their great players is on the Houston bench now, Jack Sikma. So Jack says, yeah, it's a little unusual going to Oklahoma City instead of Seattle, but that will be the case for a while, and I suspect Seattle will get another franchise in the next few years.
Hopefully, because that franchise has a great past, great history with the great Bill Russell coaching, Lenny Wilkins. He had some great players, Gus Williams, Lonnie Shelton, and now they're in Oklahoma. It's like I'm sure Sigma has no identity with the Thunder right now.
No, he doesn't. That's like Johnny Unitas when the Colts
moved to
Indianapolis. He said, where do I go now? All right, here we go. Johan Petro will be jumping center for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And they were defeated by Milwaukee in their opening game. They played only one game. This will be the third game for the Rockets. And Yao wins the tip. That tip is a crapshoot because it just depends on how the referee throws it up. We have an early whistle because the shot clock never moved. And there's Steve Javy along with Scott Wall and Rodney Mott. So it's Javy, Mott, and Wall, the officials for tonight's game. Javy's the veteran. He had 13 playoff games last year. Mott did not have any, and Scott Wall had 1.
There's a reason for everything.
So Javy is the lead official in this crew tonight.
Got a pretty good crew.
Yep. Rafer Alston is off to a tough shooting start this year, but he's run the ball club smoothly. Brady takes it right down to Yao, off his shoulder, out of bounds.
Good thought. Yao had him pinned down deep. Just got to catch it.
He was so concerned with pinning him down, he didn't catch the basketball. There's Durant. He'll do a little bit of everything for them. He's an excellent athlete, great shot blocker, good shooter. Rockets have had good success with him in the regular season matchup.
Well, you got Tracy McGrady guarding him tonight, and Artest, so he's got 2 good defenders on him.
Scola, drive down the baseline, has it blocked inside.
The Thunder are big, they're athletic, and they like to run. They're a young team, but Earl Watson is a 7th year. He's in his 8th year as an NBA player. He's a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, he's a steadying influence there. Jeff Green has been a couple of years now. Petro also. Collison has had 4 years in the NBA.
McGrady looks a little tender to start the game to me.
Yeah, never really got into the flow of the game in Dallas. He set out that 4th quarter. There's Yao Ming baseline move, and that will not go. So both teams ice cold here in the early going, looking for their first basket. Petro from the outside, and he misses.
Yeah, McGrady set out the 4th, but in the 3rd, he took over when the team was losing momentum.
Yeah.
He basically put him on his back.
T-Mac to the rack, count it, and 1.
So